I'm not saying that every guy is like that. Not every hot guy is like that. But I'm saying is that the majority of hot guys have a certain mindset. And the mindset that they have is because they can get pretty much any woman that they like. Okay? And because of all the options they have, they tend to take advantage of women. I'm not saying every good-looking guy, but a lot of those, you know? Hello everyone, this is Geoffrey Henderson, and thank you so much for coming to our YouTube channel, Innocent Love. I really appreciate that, and today we're going to talk about the topic which is called the hot guy versus a good man, okay? So the reason why I want to talk about this particular topic is because I have learned a lot of things about that. In general, I have learned it through social media, YouTube, even back in the days when I was going through my dating phase and stuff like that. I have learned some of the things, okay? And the reason why it is so important is because I think many people are really deceived when it comes to that, okay? So what I want to talk about is the hot guy, you know, the guy who has, you know, the six packs, the six-figure income, he is 6 feet tall, the good-looking guy, the charming guy, the Prince Charming, the guy who got everything figured out. And then of course the good man, the man who is maybe not that good looking, but he has a good heart, he has good intentions, he really cares about if he would meet someone. And obviously I'm not a woman, but women out there are really getting deceived by the idea that they have to find a man who got all that stuff figured out, who is good looking, who is charming, and who is Mr. Superman, Mr. The Witcher, everything like that. And there are so many women out there who are deceived by that, okay? And what happens is that I'm not saying that every guy is like that, not every hot guy is like that, but I'm saying is that the majority of hot guys have a certain mindset. And the mindset that they have is because they can get pretty much any woman that they like, okay? And because of all the options they have, they tend to take advantage of women. I'm not saying every good-looking guy, but a lot of those, you know? And women out there, they're actually out there falling for that, thinking that, oh man, this guy is so cute and he likes me. And, you know, they're falling into this trap, they're getting into a date. They may even have a one-night stand. And what happens is, you know, they wake up the next morning and he says, I don't know, I gotta go. I'll call you back later. And then you say goodbye. And all of a sudden, he won't return your phone calls. He doesn't call you back. And you wonder what happens. And what happens is that he moved on because he just, you know, took advantage of you. And now he's going out there fishing another hot girl or average looking girl because he is so good looking. Okay, and I'm telling you this as a warning, okay, that you have to really change your mindset, okay, and instead of looking for that hot guy that is out there, especially if you go to a public place and you see all these good-looking guys, pay attention to the guy that's on the sideline, the guy that sits there looking at you and seeing you who you are as a woman and seeing your inner beauty and telling himself that, oh my goodness, if I would meet this woman or if I would have a chance to talk to her, I would really want to get to know her for who she is. And if I would ever even be with her, I would make her my queen and make her my princess and treat her like a wonderful lady, okay? This is the type of man, this is the average man that has this type of mindset. I'm not saying that everyone's like, there are average men out there that are just as rude as men out there that are really good looking, that take advantage of their good looks and, you know, their six packs and their six-figure income and their height and everything like that, okay? But you as a female, you really have to pay attention, okay? And don't be so focused on the men out there that have all that shit together. Sorry, my excuses. But also the men out there that are average, because most of the time those men, if you give them a chance, they will treat you much better than those hot-looking guys, okay? And why is this happening? Why is this happening anyway? It happens because we as men, we are sometimes very prideful, you know? And it goes for the women as well. And what happens is that we rely so much upon our looks, you know, our physique and our income, that we think that we own the world and we can do whatever we want and we can take advantage of people, okay? And this is sad. This is sad, okay? And the same goes for the women. You know, the women are the same way, you know, just because you're cute, gorgeous, good looking, and you feel like you can get any man you want, you take advantage of that, okay? And we as people in general, we have to realize that our beauties that we have gotten, you know, some are more beautiful than other people, but at the end of the day, we're all beautiful because we're all made in the image of God. But anyway, if we got this beauty, we have to realize that this will not last forever. You know, we're gonna get old, okay? Our beauty looks, we're gonna shrink down, we're gonna get ugly physically, okay? It is what it is, okay? And if you rely so much upon that, what happens is that when you actually lose that one day, that you will not know what hit you, and you don't know, why can't I get what I used to get? Well, duh, because you know you don't look as good as you used to look, okay? And then you don't know how to do it the right way because you never retrained that. You just literally just presented yourself because you are so good looking, and then all the people just ran after you, and you just literally like, oh, I'm gonna pick this girl, I'm gonna pick that girl, I'm gonna pick this guy, I don't want him, because you had so many choices, okay? But those will go away. And this is why it is so important that we have to realize that, okay? And you as the hot guy and you as the hot woman, you have to really humble yourself and bring yourself down. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that every hot looking guy or hot looking woman is going to look for the Mr. Chat or the, you know, whatever. But there are many people out there, you know, they're very pretty woman, and they have an average looking guy, and that woman has the right mindset because she sees more in the guy than just his 6-figure income and his good looks and his six-pack, but he sees him as a person. The same thing goes for the woman. There are also women out there who have, I just said that, you know, but the man, the same thing with the man, you know, they have a good looking man who has an average looking woman, same mindset, you know, it's a good thing, okay? And there's nothing wrong with being good looking, okay? All I'm saying is that don't take this as a privilege to make yourself look make yourself above the other person just because you look good, just because you have a lot of income, just because you got that 6-pack app on your stomach, doesn't mean that you are superior over your partner and you can look down on her or look down on him. Okay, you gotta humble yourself. Okay, and those people who are average looking for a partner or even good looking, don't look for Mr. Chad, Mr. Go-Getter, Mr. Perfect guy, but look for the man who really sees you from the inside. And normally those people are the people who are more average. You know, they care more about you than just using you, you know, because many people are like that. They just simply you know, they just want to have a one-night stand and then move on because they have so many choices. They got so many women to go through. So you were just one of the women that passed through, and then they left you on the side of the street and moved on, and you're going to be hurt and crying by yourself because you chose a man because you thought he was so good looking and he literally dumped you. Okay, not saying all the time it happens, but it does happen a lot. Okay, and I'm just out there warning women that have that kind of mindset. You know, look for the average guy, look for the person who actually cares about you, who cares and who looks in the inside of your heart rather than looking at your body or I'm gonna take advantage of her. Okay, and that's all I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So guys, I appreciate you listening to this video. You made it to the end. And if you have any comments, suggestions, advice from me, I would appreciate if you leave those in the comment section below. I really would appreciate that, okay? Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That means a lot. We want to keep our channel growing. And I appreciate all the people who follow us on YouTube and also on Facebook. We wouldn't have gone this far without your support, okay? And with that said, guys, God bless you, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out.